go. Hello guys, today we are doing What If Tanjiro has system part 3. Part 3. Now let's get into the video. So I left up at where they are going into the train. Where they are going into the train. So this one, yeah. This time, sorry if I spelled it wrong. This time, I meant to say was he knows that he has like the hand demon's blood demon art, but he doesn't know that he has like the enhancement demon blood demon art because, but so yeah. Also, Tanjiro. Now we get to the part where they still, get chased by a cop and they still manage to get a little bit, a little, since they didn't buy the ticket. After that, we head to the part where they sleep and Genesis still has the same dream where he's like Nezuko-chan and he's just going and Inosuke where he was Inosuke, and there's now we mainly focus on Tanjiro's dream. So yeah, so the same guy comes, but this time when he goes, he sees not even a speck of darkness, like not even a dot. So he keeps running until he finds, and he sees that it's going nighttime. Yes, he has night and day cycle. It's like, what? And so he's shocked because in the night, there's still like he can feel warmth, but it's nighttime now, and he sees the what was it called? Where in the sky there was aura, what I don't know, aura, whatever aura, whatever thingy that was, aura, and he, what was it called in the night sky? Sees so. And it's just whatever that aura name is, the whatever that thing is. So after that, he sees all of this blinding light, and he sees the small, minions or small, kindness, and he lets him, and same thing happens. After that, she tells you right now he's more powerful. After he actually slashes, slashes. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. After he wakes up, Nezuko still wakes him up. After he wakes up, he tells Nezuko to wake up others. So this time he knows about Rengoku, but he has never tried it. So like I was telling you guys, the enhanced blood demon art can enhance others as well. So you might be thinking he can only enhance himself. He unknowingly can enhance others, everything like how much he can. So it needs to be level 30 to do that. Like I told, no, it needs to be level 45, with Tanjiro is at level 40. No, the hand demon power is 45 and it's 25. So remember, if he kills an upper moon one, he gets massive boosts. So Also, his copying ability is. So you might be saying, what is his copying ability? Well, it's ability that he gained from the stats system. His eyes glow really red with white pupil, just going so white, and he can copy others' breathing techniques if he looks closely. So yeah, and now we see where where Thunderclap, I think was it. He's and he's him just using Wind Goku. So when he goes and starts fighting it, yeah, he uses one of the breath styles, which I think was what is it? Himikami Kagura. Remember, he can use it 2 times in this one. Okay, he can use it 2 times because of him being a demon. How much damage it takes, he'll just regenerate it. So he's just using it and to destroy every. No, he uses constant flux, and so he goes outside and starts fighting with it, and Inosuke still comes out from there, and they have their little epic moment where Tanjiro is slicing up, slicing the what is it? Still coming out, and Tanjiro just slicing away at it. Inosuke just just breaking the whole thing, breaking the wall, like the thingy matapuri, the upper of the train. And after Inosuke breaks it, Tanjiro, now let's get to a flashback. Tanjiro knowing this was a dream because, well, there was no way that it's like so he knew it was a dream, so he cuts it. So now we get to the fight with Enmo, the Enmo guy. Yeah, let's get to the fight with that. So he can see how much damage he's taking. He's like, damn. It's like, huh? So he uses, what was it called? He uses constant flux. Then he uses Himikami Kagura right after the neck, So he's able to, and so he's like, I guess I'll use the hand demon's powers, and so he uses the hand demon powers to, the train comes out and just grabs him, and he uses the skull, and the body disappears. He's like, huh? And snake-like creatures come out, like the bubbly thing. Yeah, he still goes down, and just that nothing is done. He's like, he goes and uses. Remember, he's like in Hashira level, so he just chills. Like he starts, he's like, maybe I can do this. So I don't know which form was it, but dance is just a one strike. Okay, guys. So he actually used one of his forms, which is, which is the Thunderclap, I think, or the Thunder Slash, or whatever that flashy thing does. He uses that, where he goes bouncing around and strikes. Yeah, he uses that. After that, he just like he can just using unknown fire. That's right. Yeah, he uses a little bit of unknown fire, and he learns that and just uses unknown fire to destroy like a little bit, and so he sees like incomplete Rengoku. Would you like to use it? The system says, sure. And so he uses an incomplete and Goku. After that, he isn't tired at all, and he uses unknowing fire after that. And after, he gets ready to find Frieza. After that, he goes to see, you know, the same thing. He sees that, and he goes up now, and he goes up now, and so he's like, here it is. So, and in this case, now something out as well, since and they, you know, Inosuke, breaks the thing, and Tanjiro is like, and the eyes come out. He goes, he just chops his neck, goes, chops his neck, goes, chops his neck, goes, chops his neck, like in the grip. Then he has a nightmare. She's like, you are just a nightmare. He's like, huh? They're dead, and you are just a nightmare. And and so he wakes up. He's like, damn, and he's like, fine then. You wanna play? He's like, start breathing. Whichever form, sky heavens are known as sky heavens, or known as Rose, or whatever its name is, Sky Heaven. Yeah, I think it's called Sky Heavens. I think that's what its original name is, or it's known as something else, So yeah, he uses that to, finish him off. Then he just like, and yes, it doesn't stab, but the knife just breaks. Like, the knife just it goes a little bit in, then it just breaks. And so, he just knocks the guy out, yeah. After they kill Animal, he doesn't pass out. He goes down for a minute, and he wakes up. And so, now we get to see, his injured just heal. Remember, he's an Astra demon now. He is powerful. He can also use Rui's blood demon art. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. He used Rui's blood demon art to, instead of putting it inward, he just used it outward. So yeah, he just used it. You know how Rui just used the case? Yeah, he used the case He used the case one, but no, I get it. So when he, we gonna start, he used the spiral thingy, like where, webs just form around him, and he shoots it, and, he uses, like, hand beam power, like, he makes hands come out of, out of his pack, and just, make him use the strings and destroy it. And the other, the Rui's blood art, he sticks right into it, and Inosuke, it's like case around him, and so it throws, and yeah, all of them are attacked. So he uses the wall, the sky heavens. So he uses sky heavens after that. Now we skip to when this is happening after, and the man, the guy who is supposed to run the train, when the knife goes a little in, and just, but first it breaks, it goes, like, how can I explain this? It still goes, but it just, the knife breaks, then he has like a little bit of, it goes a little bit of in, his injury, but it's like a broken blade. You know how let's say you have a broken knife, right? And it's stabbed right into your side brain. It isn't deep as the real knife would be, but you know, since his demon powers are kicking in, demon regeneration is kicking in. It just regenerates. It's like, ugh. And he knocks the guy out, and now, since Elmo's neck was cut off, since the neck was cut off, now, Rengoku didn't use that much breathing, so, yeah, he's still a little hurt because it actually went all a little more inside than what it used to, so, what he was dealing with, pain resistance. I need pain resistance. Pain resistance leveled up to level 10. It's like, yes. And he says, Blood Demon of Ruin leveled up. He's like, to level 20. No, level 20. No, 35. It's like, new attack unlocked. Which is burning sticky thread unlocked. It's like, the hell? He's like, the hell? New ability unlocked. Flaming strings unlocked. He's like, what the hell? No, we didn't listen at S. S plus demons. So S plus demons mean like Daki level, like those Daki levels, like Upper Moon 6, like those, Daki and her brother like that. Those are like upper moons, but they're not like Akaza and, like where they can just regrow their head level. That's S plus, S2 pluses. Since he got that level, he's like, damn. It's like, and the blood demon art enhanced. So, enhanced breathing technique. Blue fire, do. And it explains that now he can turn his, blade on fire, and he can turn it into a blue flame for about this much seconds. It's like, yeah, okay then. It's like, so you might be saying, how is he able to turn it into blue? So in the game, in the Minecraft game, if you have the power of demon and Rengoku, it will turn blue. But in the sun breathing, it doesn't change. So I'm gonna make it so it does blue. It's like, and it has downsides. You won't be able to move for, uh, half an hour. Yeah, I'm saying he cannot move for half an hour, but it's more powerful. Why just half an hour? Because of his blood demon art, okay? Or you could say the enhancement. If he uses enhancement too, it will just completely, make the fire just go blue, and he can do it for longer with this enhancement. So now, so now we get to the fight with, Akaza. Remember, he's like, maybe I can try this new out, and he sees him just doing Rengoku, and he's like, analyzing complete. Rengoku style. Rengoku unlocked. He's like, good. He's like, so, uses his blue flames. I'ma say if the sun breathing combines with the blue flames, this is when he has to wait an hour. But if he uses, he has to take 1 minute breaks and use it again. So he uses blue Rengoku, which shocked Akaza because, well, you never see blue flames use humans before, have you? So he's like, Rengoku, and when he used Rengoku, he gets there when, when Rengoku is about to get his, skin, like a thing pierced, in his heart, in his chest. Tanjiro's like, Rengoku! Blue flaming Rengoku! And he uses, like a Rengoku on his hands, you know. He actually cuts, like, almost, like cuts one, like, what is it called? No. He uses the Himikami Kakura dance, and when he gets up, Akasa's like, what? He's like, and so he's surprised, and so now he sees, he's like, so he sees, he's like, I guess I'll combine it with, like the Rengoku, so he combines, mixes it with Mikami Kakura dance, combination move, Rengoku, so it's like a combination move, and in that time he charged it up, and he wasn't expecting this, so he, he got backed away, his, his whole, like, his head was still on, like from a little bit, and so he's like, where do you think you're going? And he used another wing, and, like, he used another just to, blast off and just almost cut his head off, but Rengoku still got some scars, like where, he cannot move the shoulder like he used to, and, his shoulder was pierced, and his arm was a little bit more harmed, so he couldn't, power, and his arm, he could still move his arms, fingers like that, but it would be hard for him, like, and his legs were injured too, I must say, so he didn't add that much as well, so he got critical injuries, but not in the point where he can still, he can still, use two of his arms, but and his legs, but he's gonna, he's not gonna be that fast as he used to be. So, also, there are gonna be spoilers. Go ahead if you want. Spoilers. Spoilers. And this time, you must sing why blue flames. Well, it shows that a person, like I told you in my, if you haven't watched What If Tanjiro could form Hashira, I gave them custom, I said custom, red blades, like for, you know, Rengoku, where there's fire marks all over his, sword, and and he can turn into not into blue fire, but fire, and he doesn't use, and the fire goes blue, and so, like, he can, his sword is about, he can, like, do like a sword move like a snake would, so yeah, like those type of things. So this time Rengoku unlocks this ability, and this time he unlocks this ability, so his sword was going so much harder. It wasn't comparatively blue, but it still was enough to, the Tanjiro, since he helped, he actually made his blade him. But in that time, his blade couldn't handle it. It was already cracked, because of the enemy fight. I would say it was a little bit cracked. And when, the fight with, when, like the Akaza, his, blade, when he was when he actually hit it, the brick almost broke. So when, she used unknown fire and just almost sliced off his neck, the So, and yeah, that's not going well for Akaza. So, so yeah, not so good with Akaza, Ari. And he, Akaza managed to, almost cut off Tan. He cut off Tanjiro's arm. Like, he almost cut off Tanjiro's arm. And Tanjiro, you know, since, he can turn his blade blue, he just heated, the man. He just, when, he just slashed, and Akaza just, saw the explosion wave. So Tanjiro in this one learned a new move, which actually sought out a dragon, a fire dragon. I think, yeah, I'm saying Yorji created this 14 form where it's a long range attack, also a storage range, where he didn't use it against his brother because it was incomplete. So Tanjiro completed it with Rengoku. So you might be saying how? Well, he charged it up. Then, like Rengoku, where, the final battle where, Rengoku used it. Yeah, so he charged up in that position and just threw. And it became blue. And just him just throwing it. Last bit of strength he had, he threw it. And it's, Akaza's half of his bar, you could say, like up to his waist area. Yeah, that was blown off, like his legs were blown off and his hands, but he quickly regenerated and started running again. He's like, damn it. He's like, come back, you coward. Fight me. And Aquaza just, uses one of his blood demon art just to, use the energy thingy, energy. And, and Tanjiro still uses, the long range attack. And he counters it, but one of the thing hits his blade and the break shatters. It's like half of the blade shatters. Remember, he can still ignite the blade on fire. So you might have guessed it. He laughs. He's like, "You're a coward!" And so he throws it, and it just lands on his neck, like almost like he throws it like you could say like this, where like a neck cutting position, like a. So it just comes spiraling and it hits his neck. He uses that piercing technique and he spires his neck. But Rengoku is in critical condition. It's like, so he needs to retire. You might be saying why? He's more, not now, more speed. He doesn't have that much more speed, and his arms in a critical condition like that. So yes, the reason why he didn't lose an arm was because of Tanjiro's enhancement blood demon art, which enhances others and himself. So yeah, that's not going too well for Akaza. This is gonna be a 40-minute video long, so I'm gonna get into Uzui Tengen's arc. He's still, let me guys guess, you're saying, oh, he didn't get an essence from the Mugi Tengen guy. Then the upper one, why? Let me just tell you one thing. He did get the essence, but he didn't get it. He got his blood demon art, but it's like he can summon those. Yeah, he can only summon those. So you might think he can only summon those. He can put them in a dream world, everything like that. So yeah, you might be wondering how he got them. Yeah, he got them by using their essence. That's why he could use the blue flames for longer. So Yeah, guys, this is not where I'm gonna leave it off. I'm just gonna, excuse my thing until my, storage runs out. So yeah, after this, now we get back to, let's get back to where now, where now, you know, they go to, they go, after that, the crow says, Rengoku, it's black, badly hurt. Please, please come and help. And when everybody hears this, they go. Because, well, and I must say, Gil was the nearest. Is nearest. Say Gil was the nearest to, Rengoku because he was just on a mission and he saw that the train landed near. So when he got there, he saw Rengoku with, a lot of bruises and, like blood coming out of his hand and leg. He's like, and I'm saying it's right hand and leg, and the left side is a little bit bruised. It's like, like blood, a little bit of cuts, bruises, and in his legs too. And he had some head injury, which didn't make him useless, but he's, his prime speed was decreased. Like his prime speed, speed was decreased to, like he would be, alien demon slayer now. But he still, he can still use a demon slayer move. So yeah. Tanjiro can use others' blades, by the way. I'm just gonna say. Yeah, he can use others' blades. So you might think, well, the blade is like two Ninja and Surge combined blade, right? So why did it break? Well, let me show you. First, he didn't repair it in like how many? Like the sword just broke. After that, I think the next arc was where he actually needed to, meet with his. After that, I think was where Rengoku's family was. Yeah, I think and they go and he knows all the forms, so he doesn't need to. But he's like, so can you train me in those? So he learns quickly, and he's still a demon slayer. And that's when he's like, and that's when Tanjiro's like, you are wrong. He's like, huh? He was fighting an upper moon, which was more powerful, and he almost lost his life. So shut that mouth of yours, and and Rengoku's like, sorry about my father, and Tanjiro says it's okay. Then when they are looking for it, Tanjiro actually, actually looking around to see what he can find, and he finds a blade. And he found a two broken blade. You might be saying, what's this blade about? This is Yuri's blade. You might be saying, why is it broken? Well, someone broke it, you might be asking. And so they reform it into this. Now Tanjiro's blade gets reformed into this one right here. I know it's Rin's Akamaru blade, but it gets reformed into this. Okay, it goes this. He's gonna get this blade. You might saying, yes, this is gonna be red. Is it red? No. It's gonna be reddish bluish, like his old blade, but it's gonna be, red. But it's gonna have. No. I'ma say there's a rare blade with the thing talked about. So the system talked about this rare blade, which is a Newton blade, but it like a return blade to, to the master, and if he is lucky enough, he'll get it. And he tells him, the system tells him about, this sword can reform it. Is that so? He actually finds, some. He actually system tells him that he actually has the materials for it. We're saying how? Well, I'm gonna make it a sword arc, but they actually went to a mountain before he met Zenitsu, and he found some rocks and everything, but unknown to him, this was Rin's Akamaru's, like the material that made the sword, with, you know, and when he sees Oyori's blade, he's like, can I make it with this too? And so the system says yes. So, and so after that, I think it's the arc where arc where he gets his, uh, what is it called? Hmm. Yeah, I know. Where he gets his blade, and the blade is really interesting. So he tells the chief that, can you combine this, make this kind of sword? And he gives them the, blueprint, which, they are shocked because, you know, this ore is really rare, and he's like, I wanted to, use it widely, so, and they're, they're like, yes, and as blacksmith is, he still goes looking for him, and after that, after that, something changed. He still makes trying to make friends with him, yada yada yada. Now we skip to when his blade is made. His blade is similar, but the green stripe is gonna be red stripe, and this is gonna be red. Okay, this stripe is gonna be red, and with green, no, red in it, dark red, which like a sword. This sword when it's in its sweet right now, so it isn't withdrawn. But when they see him just withdraw it, and when they see him just withdraw it, the sword, because of Yorichi's metal, like the one where Yorichi used it, but the hilt, is like Yorichi's blade but reformed, so it's gonna turn, it's gonna have weird markings on it, like it's not gonna turn black, it's not gonna turn red, it didn't turn any color, and there's like flaming markings on it, like straight up flaming markings, and it's a little bit reddish, bluish kind of thing, and a little blackish, like here's a little, blackish, and when they are shocked because, well, they have never seen this color before, and now you might be wondering why you haven't just seen it, because it's his own color. Only the Kamado family can have this, It's a special, thing for them. Wait. Wait. Huh. Okay, guys. Blade. Hello. Hello. Excuse me. Damn it. So now, after this, we are gonna get to the training, the Uzi of the sound pillar. This time, he knows what he's doing. So, yeah, he knows what he's gonna do. So, we skip to where, he gets to the butterfly mansion and he still thinks he's a, creep, and he says that he's, Sound Hashira and yada yada yada. Right, in the former Hashira video, I didn't talk about him because, well, right after, I must say that Sound Hashira joined a little later that day. I must say he didn't join at that time. I must say that. And that he was just working. Moichiro. Yeah, Moichiro shouldn't be there too, right? No, I must say Sound Hashira came a little later, so right after he became Hashira, the Sound Pillar came, and Sound Pillar and he never got to meet, so ah, Sound Pillar? Yeah, the Sound Pillar now. Now let's get into the video. So yeah, and now Tanjiro still sees him as a creep and kicks him, which hurts Uzui a lot because why wouldn't it hurt a lot? Like you just got kicked by a guy who's strong as physically strong as, and so he's like, and he still picks Dennis too. Everything goes in canon from there. Everything goes in canon. Dennis is still cut. We don't need to talk about that kind of shit. Like after now it's time for Daki. Now Daki time. Oh, Daki time, which is gonna be when Daki comes. He's gonna come like Daki is gonna be coming like when Daki comes. When Daki, reveals her true self, and since her brother is certain to be caught up at the same time, yada yada yada. Tanjiro is like, I guess I'll use my blue flames for this, and so he goes and uses almost cuts his head off. That's when her brother comes, I guess. When her brother comes, yes, Horn Demon form, this could still happen, but he's able to calm her down, and yeah, this fight goes a little different because, well, this fight goes a little different. He almost cuts her head, almost cuts. I'ma say, after this, when they are fighting, with her Horn Demon mystical form, okay, Horn Demon mystical form, I think, yeah, Daki wins. No, I don't think Tanjiro's sister transformed. No, she transformed, yeah. After that, Tanjiro's, when they fight, Zenitsu and Inosuke said they'll handle this one, so, yeah. After that, now we get back to Daki versus, Tanjiro and Uzui, I think, Uzui Tengen, yeah, Uzui Tengen. After they're fighting, he's like, fine then, I'll use Ren Goku, Blue Ren Goku, Blue Flame Ren Goku. And so when he uses it, it's faster than anything, so Daki is like, damn, and this time, and she managed to barely dodge, but her head was almost cut off, like, no joke. After that, they switched places with her brother and her switch. That's when Sickle One came out, and and Tanjiro was like, huh. And so he started using his Himikami Kagura dance, or should I say the 13th form. after he used the 13th form, and he he's countering every demon art. He's like, he's also using his blood demon art, which is you might be saying, and he creates the purple thingy, with attack, people. But this time it attacks, and Ugly Tengen is surprised because, well, no one has created that. So he's like, he uses Rui's blood demon art to save, Ugly Tengen's, body from getting hit. And he also uses Rui's blood demon art to, save him multiple times. Just save the Fountain of Zero multiple times because when it was about to, he used his strings to, occupy him while Ugly just used it. And he used plays around him, so yeah. And he used upper moon, lower moon's one's powers to, distract him. After that, they managed, using guard speed, and Ogi Tengen actually this time hasn't serious injury to his eye. His eye is gone. It's the same like before, and his hand is, you know, cut. It has serious cuts that, you know, making he can still eat, right, do like that normal kind of stuff, but he cannot hold one of his swords because, well, yeah. And so since he learned this, he used, Uri Tengen sword technique. One of the first one was, blast, and so after they, slice off their heads, at the same time, like he was about to, he does it, but look who came. He's like, look who came running. It's like, Rengoku came from behind and just cut her head. Like, seriously, Tanjiro and no, Rengoku came, and it was 3 versus 1. It's like the brother. After Rengoku sneaked attack, the and since he was not expecting, that's when Tanjiro used Rengoku on him, which was blue, and they both caught the opposite way, so he couldn't dodge it, but Tanjiro, sister helped, and and also he can turn his blood red. So, and when they did it, he got 2 essence, Daki and her brother, and he's like, huh, and he uses it. He's like, new blood thing, not Kulo, Stasis. He's like, so the system explains that what it does, it like stacks the system, uses it, and so yeah, it just lets him stack like and like quest, and the other one was and he has different uses, and so yeah, I know that was so bad. So now he is now at he is now at what is it? Akaza level demon. If he was a demon, he would be now Akaza level. If he decided to be a demon, of course. And all of his injury is healed. And also Tanjiro. Now, Tanjiro, I think what the next arc is about Akaza. I think. Don't know. So this is gonna be final because I don't know anything, but this is gonna be part 3. If I know anything, I'll let you guys know. Bye. Peace and like, subscribe, share to any weebs out there. Now,